you look at the history of Hell cell phones, you'll see that nothing much happened from '84 right up until maybe about 2005. And all of a sudden, 2005, you started seeing some phones with multiple applications. They had music, they had cameras on it. Up till that point, everything was more or less a separate. There was a phone with a camera, but not with a music player. There was a phone music player, but without a web access. 2005, Nokia with the 95 was the first phone to actually incorporate GPS, music, camera in one device, but it was still a niche phone. Of course, then it happened in 2007. And what's amazing to me is that you have quite a history of mobile phones, and it wasn't until the last 3 to 4 years that we finally started seeing all of the devices converging together into a really usable product. So what's happening in 2011, which is different, is that 3 things have come together. Number 1 is we're seeing operating systems and applications optimized for real productivity on these portable devices, these personal wearable computing devices. Number 2 is we're seeing a high-speed network, the LTE network, the 4th generation network, where you really have high-speed communications going back and forth. And finally, the hardware has gotten to become really quite responsive. With dual-core processors, with graphics chips built into the computing chip, now we're getting a snappy performance. Put all 3 things together, and what you're going to see is a personal experience, a personal wearable computer. You're going to have it with you at all times. Whether it is a tablet like this, or whether it is a cell phone that you keep in your pocket, it doesn't really matter. This becomes your personal processor. And all the processing happens here. The data will happen in your cloud. Heavy computing will happen in the cloud, just like the Google Translate stuff happens. It happens in the cloud. This becomes your portal, your gateway. That is going to profoundly change what's happening. So we went from mainframes to minis to PCs to network computers, and now we're going to go to your wearable processor.